Welcome to Vintage Vignettes channel. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. When money loses its value, it becomes a toy. In 1932, Germany, hyperinflation had spiraled so out of control that children were using banknotes like toy bricks. This photo became a symbol of economic chaos and despair. As the savings of millions evaporated like these stacks of paper, Germany's future was being pulled into uncertainty. Beauty standards sometimes require a bit of imagination. It's 1942, and while World War II rages across the globe, even the simplest luxuries become scarce. Stockings are one such luxury. Unable to find any, women got creative and resorted to painting stockings onto their legs. This photo strikingly illustrates the lengths women would go to for beauty and style during those challenging times. Before the moment that shook the world, a shadowed horror within a device. This photo takes us to one of the darkest moments in human history. The atomic bomb that obliterated Nagasaki in 1945 is being prepared for a flight that would alter the course of history. Did the technicians handling this bomb know the mark it would leave on the world? This image immortalizes the silent transportation of humanity's most devastating force. It's like witnessing a rehearsal for the apocalypse. This image is etched into memory as a terrifying reminder of the nuclear age. This nuclear bomb test, conducted by the United States, became a symbol of how far humanity could push the limits of its power. Beneath the colossal mushroom cloud, not just the land and water, but the fate of mankind was being tested. How was the German youth's mind shaped? Ever wonder how the youth of pre-White House Germany were groomed as the future of the regime? The Hitler Youth and League of German Girls were the main tools used by the Nazis to influence young minds. In this image, young women are being trained under strict discipline. This striking photo illustrates the systematic approach the Nazis took to shape the beliefs, thoughts, and actions of the younger generation. Beauty, sometimes sought in the most unexpected places. London, 1930. Close your eyes and imagine a beauty contest judged solely by ankles. Yes, you heard that right. This unusual competition became a mysterious experience for a group of women. Only their ankles were visible, while the judges scrutinized them closely. This image strikingly highlights how aesthetics of the past were not always confined to the face, revealing a unique approach to beauty. One of the last public executions in history, a moment where fear and justice intersect. Thousands of people watched this event, marking the end of an era. This is one of the last public executions carried out in Kentucky in 1936. The harsh face of justice and the curiosity of the public share the stage simultaneously. They weren't just carrying children, they were carrying the intersection of hope and uncertainty. In 1975, amidst the chaos of the Vietnam War, these orphaned Vietnamese children aboard the plane were being flown to America in hopes of a better future. This was part of Operation Baby Lift, an effort to rescue thousands of children from the ravages of war. The photograph immortalizes a moment where abandonment and human tragedy hung in the air. Dark truth hidden behind smiles, a moment of shame in human history. Don't be deceived by the cheerful faces in this photo. It was taken during the shadow of World War II. The train cars in the background were the carriers of death, transporting thousands of innocent people to camps. The women in the image, stripped and mocked, were just a few of the many victims of the war. Urban warfare heroes aren't always human. In the depths of cities, beneath the streets, a relentless battle was taking place. It was a war against rats. Captured in 1904, this photograph shows a professional rat catcher emerging from the sewers, triumphantly holding up his prey. His success wasn't just in his weapon, but in his unwavering determination. This image offers a striking glimpse into the invisible heroes who fought the hidden battles beneath our modern cities. Could the secrets of war be hidden in nature? This might look like an ordinary tree, but during World War I, it was a clever trap used to spy on the enemy. German, French, and British forces secretly observed their enemies through these hollow trees, swapped for a real one. This fake tree was the perfect vantage point for gathering intelligence that could change the course of the war. Imagine a zoo, but with people inside. In the early 20th century, human zoos were a horrifying reality in Europe, where indigenous people from exotic lands were displayed as curiosities. This photo captures a chilling glimpse into that dark past, where visitors watched native people as if they were animals. This dark chapter in human history stands as one of the greatest injustices of that era, a reminder of the inhumanity that once prevailed. The first chimpanzee sent to space, a dazzling triumph, a story of heroism, but this time, the hero is not human. In 1961, Ham, the first chimpanzee sent to space, etched his name in history with golden letters. Holding the newspaper, he proudly announces a victory that was a small step for man, but a giant leap for chimps. Why are people parading a gigantic pig through the streets? What seems absurd and even comical at first glance carries a deep political message. This scene is from a Soviet Union propaganda demonstration where a massive pig statue was used as a symbol of socialist production and agricultural success during Stalin's era. These oversized statues and symbols aim to project an image of prosperity to the public, but the reality often masked was merely a display of power. Does it have the power to hit the target? Two men test a massive gun, but this is no ordinary firearm. It's a punt gun used for hunting in the late 19th century. Capable of taking down dozens of birds in a single shot, this weapon sheds light on the dark period of hunting history, rising to the clouds, burdened with the weight of technology. In 1956, this massive box represented the great hopes for the future at a time when the computer age was just beginning to take its first step. Only 5 megabytes of memory were being carefully loaded onto a Pan-American plane. While today we carry billions of times that amount in our pockets, this photograph serves as a reminder of how technology started and just how far we've come. A photographer suspended at the end of a crane over the foggy streets of London in the 1940s. During the war years, London's famous foggy weather provided photographers with the opportunity to capture dramatic and impressive shots. This brave photographer works in a dangerous position to capture a high-angle view of the city. Is this another creature on stage? This bizarre scene offers a glimpse into the entertainment world of the 1920s. And emerging from a giant egg captivates the audience as the most intriguing part of a show. Real or illusion, the boundaries are blurred. At first glance, they look like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, don't they? But these strange contraptions were very real. During World War I, soldiers used these listening devices to detect the sound of enemy aircraft approaching from a distance. In an era before radar, this was cutting-edge technology. While they may seem amusing to us now, these devices served a serious purpose back then. Is this a space-age design or a forgotten tool of the modern world? This electric vehicle, created in 1932, stands out with its unconventional design. Capable of reaching a speed of 25 miles per hour, this vehicle pushed the limits of the era's technology, reflecting a visionary outlook for the future. Does your loyal friend have enough strength? It appears that not only humans, but dogs too can be used for transportation. In this early 1900s photo, a loyal dog helps his owner by pulling a cart. However, this highlights not only the strength of a friend, but also the creative solutions of the era. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more amazing content, and let us know your thoughts about the photos in the comments below. See you in the next one.